Hey, I want to talk about the Lone Star State a little bit. Yeehaw! Honk, honk, honk. That actually had no place in the show. I just like the sound. But I recently moved from Austin back to California. This is my ancestral homeland, and I missed it a ton. And that's not even the funny part. Austin rocks, man. They got Willie Nelson, who is like the patron saint of everything that's good. It is the live music capital of the world, and they claim to have invented the food truck. Whether they invented it or not, they have a lot of really, really cool food. So most people go to Austin to learn to play the dobro or to write cool Americana music. I went there to learn how to order tacos and yeehaw and hee-haw. But anyway, the contrast with California is pretty stunning. Here, I drive down the road, and almost anywhere I look, there's a vista that looks like it should be in a postcard. The state's economy, if we were our own nation, we would be the 5th largest economy in the world. And we have this amazing Mediterranean climate that if you all haven't ever moved out of California, everywhere else sucks in comparison, man. The climate elsewhere, particularly Texas, is quite different. And by the way, the only problem with Austin is it's surrounded by Texas. So in contrast to California, Texas is number 1 in industrial waste, carbon monoxide, and basically completely fucking up their soil, their water, and their air every way they can because they don't believe in any regulation, which is sort of a vision of the future with where we're headed as a nation here. They also are number 1 in executions. They love killing people, and they're true fishermen. When you look at their view on abortion, which they do not allow, and on killing, which is like line them up, it's sort of like, we'll throw back the little ones and wait till they're older, and we'll nail them then. It's a very different approach, and it's kind of disconcerting.
Good one.
Also, getting stoned. Getting stoned in California, you drive down to the local dispensary. There's a really nice array of exotic, both comestibles and combustibles. Thank you very much. I had to think about that one. Texas is a whole different thing, man. They got people doing 15 years in prison for possession of marijuana, number 1. And the religious whack jobs have the legislators so wrapped around their crucifix, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch if they bring back the practice of stoning promiscuous women. So either way, you don't want to be getting stoned in Texas, right? So a lot of my friends there and here said, hey man, I can't believe you're moving back to California. All those Californians are moving here. And I thought, well, yeah, maybe somebody who lives in Taft would consider that move. But apparently people are. So if you're one of those people thinking about moving to Texas, I just got to warn you. If you open your window here, you get a nice ocean breeze. You might hear the waves in the distance if you're in the right neighborhood. You might get a little hummingbird going by winking at you. Texas, if you open your windows, you will get a fucking screaming cacophony of cicadas, and it's like, God, am I being invaded from another planet? You'll get like spontaneous mildew, industrial strength mildew, because it's so humid. And by the way, the temperature there in the summer, which starts about mid-March and goes till December, is about a low of 91 and a high of 105 with unbelievable humidity. So anyway, you'll get all this stuff, and you'll probably wake up with 7 or 8 mosquito bites. So to their credit, armadillos are totally chill, man. They are adorable. They're like adorable little possums with suits of armor running around, man. They are the coolest thing about Texas. next to Willie Nelson. The problem is they're nocturnal. So the only time you really see them is as a roadkill display out on Highway 75, which, by the way, it's 895 miles across Texas, which is a long-ass boring drive with nothing to look at. I recommend you stay right here in the slow lane. Thank you.